So today we are going to talk a little bit about building rapport with your client. This is really important because not only is it your role to tap in, to connect, to be able to discern the information that you are receiving as an intuitive guide, but to make sure that your client feels safe and that they feel comfortable, that they feel that they're just as much a part of the experience as you are in connecting. So one of the ways that we begin to build rapport is from the very first interaction. So when we first meet a client, to greet them, to bring your energy into the experience. So to be excited, to be open and friendly and smiling, that's very important because actually can help set your client at ease. You may or may not know what's going on inside of them. They may not have shared their intention for having the reading. So you want to always assume that you're just going to go and meet the client where they are, but you can definitely bring your energy and intention into the experience to help them feel more at peace. Hi, Laura. My name's Melissa, and I'm excited to work with you today. And I just want to ask you a couple of questions to get a sense of how I can be of service, how I can help you today with this reading. Have you ever had a reading before?
No, not this kind.
Never. Okay, awesome. So that's wonderful. I always ask clients that because you never know. Some people have had tons and tons of readings and they're totally fine. Others have never experienced it. So if there was one thing you could walk away with today, what would that be for you?
I think a better understanding of how I can tap into something that can help me make decisions.
Excellent.
I have difficulty making decisions sometimes.
Okay, very good. So also, part of establishing a connection with your client is to notice body language, your body language as well as the client's body language. And so some clients may not feel as comfortable sitting this close. And so depending on your office or your setup or however it is that you are working as an intuitive guide, you may want to position the chairs facing each other if you're sitting in a chairs. We have the luxury of being out in nature today. So we are sitting on this beautiful rock. And that's something to pay attention to also, that some clients are going to feel more connected and more present and more open being outdoors, having fresh air, having some space around them. So this is something that you could think about in your intake process or as you begin to work with a client before they even meet you, so that you can set the stage for them, or so you can create an experience, an environment that you already know right off the bat they're going to feel more comfortable in. So how do you feel? Does this feel okay to you here?
Yes, it's beautiful. I love it.
Do you like being out in nature?
I do.
And
yes.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like I'm able to feel more and see more and sense more out in nature. So you want to have a sense of more of a connection. Is there anything else that you would like to experience or to know?
I guess I was raised in a very traditional mindset where, you know, we're earthly beings. We stay on the earth and we worry about that. So I am curious to make the connection to, I guess, other dimensions or...
Beautiful. Awesome. I love working with people to help them to expand their own connection, whatever that is, whether it's just to your higher self, to spirit, whatever you call it, whatever that is that you resonate with. So that's one of the things I love to really work with people on. Let's see. So when you thought about even getting a reading, what was it that drew you to the experience?
So at this point in my life, I've been having a lot of new experiences. Beautiful. And I wanted to experience this also. Awesome.
So something just new, something different, the hope of a little bit of some guidance or some insight, but you're really sort of stepping out of your comfort zone. Yes. That's awesome. Is that something that is normal for you? Is that new also?
It's becoming normal for me.
Beautiful.
I'm making it normal for me.
Very cool. I love that. I love that. So you always want to have a conversation with your client, no matter what it is. In this situation, we're talking about her desire for coming in for a reading, what the intention was, or maybe what drew her to it. For other clients, you can talk about other experiences. Maybe it's focused on the relationship, their career, different things. And what you want to do is take whatever that little bit of information is that you do have and ask them more questions, because that will give you not only a focal point to start your reading, but it can help them feel at ease. Just knowing that they shared a little bit, and you can share a little bit about yourself. So what I'm going to do now is kind of describe the process. So the way that I like to work when I do my readings, sometimes I use cards, sometimes I just kind of sit and I talk. I use all of my senses. And so what that will look like is sometimes I'll say, I'm hearing this, or I'm seeing this, or I'm feeling this. And basically what I do is I receive my information in pictures and words and feelings. And so as those things come through, then I'll just share them with you. Okay? Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about the process or anything like that?
No, I'm excited to get started.
Awesome. Well, I'm so honored to work with you today. I love working with people in this way. It's a beautiful experience, and I think it's just wonderful that you're so open and ready to explore.
Thank you.